Hello there everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are checking out Pinball FX VR on the Quest 3. But before we get into any pinball wizardry, before I actually start playing on these tables and showing you the core gameplay, I want to get the negative stuff out of the way. Let me just grab a drink for this, because this might be a long one. I didn't pay for this game. I was given access to this game for free, and that is quite common for me now. After spending 6 years making goofy VR videos on YouTube, I've reached a position where I am afforded very fortunate opportunities. I'm given opportunities to play games, and I very rarely have to pay for them. Sometimes I will pay. I'm happy to pay. I paid for Hitman. I will pay for Wanderer on PSVR 2 when I get around to having the time to cover it. Sometimes I can't get access. A lot of the time, I can't be bothered to ask for access because I'm quite lazy. But I was given this game for free. It's a very fortunate position to be in, but I have worked hard to get to that position. However, sometimes I don't think about that aspect when I make videos, and I really want to try to be more conscious when I make these videos and to think about that aspect. To think about the fact that I didn't pay for the game I'm playing. That being said, I was given access to Pinball FX VR on the Quest, and I sat and played it for a couple of hours, and I had a fantastic time. I was like, this is brilliant. This is the VR pinball game I've always wanted. I sat and appreciated all the tables, the intricate details on the tables. Each one is designed differently. Each one plays differently. Each one has different challenges. Little animated characters stand by them when you play, and you'll see all that in a moment. I really like the inventory. Hold on. Get rid of the can. I really like the inventory. I like clicking through the menus. They're very appealing to use. They've been clearly well thought out, and they work really well in VR. Look at this. It's Indiana Jones. There he is. There's an MR mode, which I hopefully will show you today as well, which is also very good. Little map here of the arcade. You can customize the arcade. You can change the walls. You can change the floors. You can do a lot in here. It's a very good game. It's a very good pinball game. But I think there's a pricing issue. I'm certain there's a pricing issue. If you buy Pinball FX VR as a normal consumer, and you buy the game for £7.99, it comes with 3 tables. 3 pinball tables. So what I've been given here, what I've been given access to, is not a fair representation of what a general consumer would get when you purchase this game. If you want all the tables that I have in here, it will cost you 65 English pounds. And there's not that many tables. We have Addams Family, Twilight Zone, Indiana Jones, Star Trek, World Cup USA 94. That is a very random one. In this room over here, we have Xena, Warrior Princess, Knight Rider, Battlestar Galactica, and then we have the stuff that's not necessarily licensed. Curse of the Mummy, Pinball Noir, and the Pirates. I think that one's just called Sky Pirates. That's it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11? I think that's it. 11 tables. If you want all 11 tables, 65 English pounds is the asking price. Here's me getting my knickers in a twist about Mario Kart on the Switch 2 costing £79.99 in the UK. And then I see this and I'm like, actually that's a pretty good deal. A brand new Mario Kart on a brand new Nintendo console is close to the price of a VR pinball game with 11 tables. And I think the real problem is most people who love Pinball FX own it on other platforms and have bought these tables before. You've spent money on them, and I get it. This is a different development. We've had to build these 3D models and put them into VR, and it's a different game entirely, and teams have spent time on it. I know that deserves money being paid, but I think there's a pricing issue. I think £7.99 for a table or £11.99 for a couple of tables. It's pricey. It's really pricey. Right, that all being said, let's play some pinball. Now, this game plays very well. You have physical interactions that you can use and utilize, or you can just use the buttons on your touch controllers. I'm going to play Xena, Warrior Princess, because I love her, and because it's probably my favourite table. Right, get a coin from my hip, put a coin into the machine, and we should be good to go. Here we go. We're in.
In a time
here.
of ancient gods, warlords, and kings.
It's very cool. I don't know what I did there. I pressed the button and I skipped the cutscene thing. Okay, so you can press A to launch the ball, but that's not fun. We're playing in VR. Let's physically do it. So we grab the launcher, pull it back, and off we go. Rest the hand on the side, and then we start playing with the triggers. Now, I'm not very good at pinball or at Pinball FX, but I have played quite a bit of it on other platforms. When the marble tables came out, I sunk a disgusting amount of time into the game on probably Xbox at that point, I think. So, okay, I'm nailing that. I do have some kind of experience with the Pinball FX franchise, and I do really like unwinding with a pinball game. And I think, like value for money wise, if you are big into your pinball games, you'll definitely get the hours back in terms of like the money you put into them. Look at that, that was good. But I think for a casual player,
I'm gonna break up their little pond.
it's tough to want to spend, you know, upwards of 30, 40, 50, 60 pounds for a pinball game with a bunch of tables. How do I destroy the purple stuff? I did it! I destroyed the purple stuff. I've got 3 million points. That's pretty good. Now, I appreciate watching a person play pinball in VR isn't a very interesting video, so this probably will be a short video, and I probably should wrap up playing this table, and I should play something else. So, I think I will. So, let me just kind of hold the ball there for a second. So, yeah, look, you can still fully look around. All these shelves can be customized. I'll show you that in a second. And yeah, you've got like little interactive elements around the table, but this one's a bit boring. It is just like a shield and some props. Oh no! It kicked me off! Bugger.
Can I help if I play this?
Got a bit pissed at me there. Now, last thing to show you before I jump onto a different table, you can nudge the table as well. So you can use the left stick to nudge, but I think if you do it too much, it locks you out. Ah! There we go. I never understand like how nudge really works in a pinball game. Like, you're allowed to do it, but it also feels quite illegal. You're just shaking the table, aren't you? I guess use it sparingly. Now, each table also includes a bunch of different challenges, a ton of different modes, loads of achievements to unlock, power-ups that can be unlocked and used, and then leaderboards which can be filtered by, you know, all over the world or local or friends, etc. I'm the only one of my friends playing this game. I don't have very many friends in general, not just on Quest. Right, let me just show you a few other tables. This one's particularly cool because it's got Kit from Knight Rider driving around you on this little road, and he goes through the tunnel and stuff, which is pretty funky. There we go. Yippee! Now, this table's quite simple, but like even the most simple tables, there's so much detail in them.
What are we going to do?
And I do love how detailed they are. It looks really good. It looks and feels like I'm standing here playing an actual pinball table. Oh, for God's sake. That was abysmal, right? Now Kit's pissed off. He's getting back in his little lorry. He's leaving. Bye. See you later. That was awful. That's the worst go I've ever had. Yeah, it really does feel like you are here, you know, playing on an actual pinball table, which is really nice. I think VR is a really good fit for pinball in general. I just wish it was cheaper. I get that there's like licensing and things that need to be paid, but £7.99 for one Star Trek table feels wild to me. I love how that's making like a little phone noise. I think I'm phoning someone when I hit those. Oh, hit the car. There, take that car. Oh, and when you like get... Oh, look at he's doing cool stuff in there. He's driving in there. Stuff's happening. Cool shit is happening. The music as well, like, this is what I mean. Like, I sat here and played this, and I was like, "Oh, I love this. This is amazing. I want to make a video immediately." And I was like, "Let me just check how much it costs in the store." And I'm really glad that I did. You can also like interact with these machines, and it's a bit odd. Like, I don't really know why. I think it's just for fun. I can put a coin in there, and I can get my. Can I not have the sold out one? No. Can I have a pop weight? Do I need more money? What's going on? Where Breeze Blast? Where? Has this thing just stolen my money? That's shocking. This machine in my own digital arcade just stole my money. I put a quid in there, and it won't even give me a... Oh, my... Let me try the other one. There's another one over here somewhere. Right, let's try this one. Hello. Well, this one's working. Okay, that's the authentic arcade experience. The drinks machines steal your money. Give me a carbon... What did I ask for? Carbon Crazy. I wish you could open these and like drink them and stuff. That would be really cool. But you can't. It's just a a fun little can that you can throw around. These shelves, as I say, are completely customizable. Can't remember how you do it. There you go. You point at an empty space, press customize, and you can pick something from your little gadgets and toys selection and place it there. Let's put this weird little freak here. There we go. Don't like that guy. He's from the FIFA table thing. Now these, I believe, again, you have to unlock these, or they come with the tables. I'm not entirely sure because the version I was given just had everything. So, like, I can already pick up the Enterprise, and I can pop it there, and I can take this lovely picture of Patrick Stewart and just put that there, and I can just stare at him every day, which is also very nice. You can also unlock and customize things like the walls. So I currently have this blue and orange pattern, but we can go to just brick if you want to go to brick, or like this horrible maze. There's a bunch of these that you can unlock. I'll show you where you unlock them in a minute. Dennis the Menace's t-shirt, very nice. Let's go back to that one, I think that's the best. Or you can change the floors. So I've currently got like a classic 90s arcade bowling alley floor pattern. There's a few different variants of that. Change it to that one. Got a horrible green one. Got this really horrible sick coloured star one. I think the one I had is probably the best, to be perfectly honest with you. Over here we have darts for some reason. Not entirely sure why, but it's here. I'm garbage at it. Can't really throw straight. Oh, that was alright actually. That was a 6. A whopping 6. Oh, that was pretty good. That was a 10. It's just a way to like blow off steam, like little mini games that you can play when you're in here, which is kind of nice. But you know, the pinball's why you're buying this game. Oh, that was a double 13. Get in, probably my best throw ever. Then we also have this big spin wheel here. This unlocks things, so you have to earn tickets, and there is a full list of rewards. How do we open that? Here we go. This is the list of rewards, things that you can unlock, and you do it by hold on, spinning the wheel, and then it will stop on something and you'll unlock. I think they're like power-ups or modes or things for the pinball tables, or that is just a poster, I think, that I can put somewhere. Nice. Sky Pirates, Treasures of the Clouds. Oh, give me it. Give me my thing. You can choose the music if you don't like the music that's playing. So we can take the Pinball FX2 main theme. Stop that. Open that. Come on. Put that back in my little tape deck holder thing. Put that one in. Close it up. Close it up. Hey. Oh my god, why you like this? Yeah, this is the song I remember the most. I played a lot of Pinball FX2. And this is the main theme. And the closer you are to the speakers, the louder it is. Which is interesting. I've got more speakers here. But all I can really hear right now is this pirate music. Which is actually probably better. Hey, look at this. This one has a proper little mascot. So the mascots are really cool. He looks like a Borderlands character who's just been dropped in here next to me. And then there's this weird thing. Go away, you. Let's play pinball, please. You know, I'm actually really conflicted about this because it looks really good. It plays really well. It sounds great. Performance is good. It's kind of the perfect fit for VR. You know, a chill-out pinball game. Pinball and VR is just a great pairing because most people can't fit a full-size pinball machine in their house or afford one for that matter. So having a game like this is brilliant. It's just pricey, and I think it's less that it's pricey, more that it's niche and pricey. Like, is a normal consumer who's not that into pinball going to pay the price for these additional tables? Probably not. Only like the most die-hard pinball fans will pay the price, and they're the people that probably already own the game on other platforms, so will feel pretty like bummed that they have to pay again for tables they already own, probably on PC and Xbox and PlayStation or Switch or wherever it might be. It's just strange. And the price, if it was £3.99 a table, I don't think I'd even be saying anything. I'm going around every single time. No, not anymore. Like, yeah, £3.99 for a table would be fine, I think. But $7.99 or $11.99, I think that's the thing. That's the problem. That's too much. Right, I need to show you this freak because he gives me nightmares, and you need those nightmares too. Look at this guy. Here he is. Football dog. USA football dog. Who is this guy? Who is this guy? I hate him. This is one of the best tables though. Look at it. It's really like vibrant. I've immediately gone straight down the poop chute. Hate that. That was crap. Let's try and actually do some pinball now. Yeah, really good table. You've got a little goalie at the top. You can like score goals. Oh, what? You're going straight down the middle. I guess that's when you need to use nudge, right? Oh, he got kicked in the head with the ball. Okay, try again. Yeah, you've got a little goalie at the top there. If you hit it right, you score a goal, get 10 million points immediately. Oh, he saved that one. Straight down the middle. Straight down the pissing middle. But yeah, look at that. Really nice. Just horrible, freaky dog creature, which I don't enjoy. Right, let me just show you the mixed reality mode, and then I will wrap things up. Apologies, I don't think my room is particularly clean. I think it's covered in Magic the Gathering cards, so you will have to excuse me. But yeah, I'll hop over to the mixed reality mode, and then we'll call it a day. This is the last you'll see of me, by the way, so goodbye. Everything else is just going to be mixed reality footage. So no more me on camera. Bye. Some kind of trash on my floor there. Just a small piece of trash. And then a drink that I'm going to have. And some cookies. Right, welcome to Mixed Reality in Pinball FX VR. I've already placed a few posters on my wall, as you'll see here. Obviously, lovely Xena, Warrior Princess, Twilight Zone, and Curse of the Mummy. I didn't even notice that. I forgot that I put that there. That's quite funny. Look, there we go. There's a Thing from Addams Family. Just kind of blends in. Kind of blends in with the normal stuff. It was so subtle, I thought there was just a big hand there. Didn't even realise. Right, so in MR, you can use the inventory to place things around your space. Can I put a big... Oh my god, I can. I can put a big, massive Indiana Jones. Let's put Harrison Ford just there. That's pretty cool. I think the mixed reality part of this game is actually the coolest bit. Look at that. Hello. Hello, Harrison. Welcome to my room. I don't think I'll fit a pinball table in here now. Let's try though. Where is the indie table? There it is. It's gonna be a squeeze. Put it there. Oh my word! There we go. Look at this. Indiana Jones pinball table, a massive Harrison Ford, some posters, and Thing from Addams Family. So can I still get my coins in mixed reality mode? Don't think I can. That's fine. We'll go play. We'll play in classic mode. And it's got a gun! That's cool. Okay, so Harrison Ford just come running in. And I have Harrison Ford here as well. So we have double Harrison Ford, which is a bit weird. Right, let's... How does this gun thing work? Do I pull the trigger? Yep, I pull the trigger. Okay, so yeah, I honestly think that the mixed reality mode in this is superb. Like, being able to drop a pinball table into your actual room and then still chat to, like, friends or family that might be around. That's so cool and immersive, right? Like, this looks so good. And you can decorate your walls with posters. You can drop kind of items like Giant Harrison around. I'm not sure what's happening here. There we go, it's fine. I'm back in the action. Yeah, I think this is probably the big USP for this game. The big unique selling point is the mixed reality stuff, because... It's very good. Now, it isn't performing particularly well right now. I wonder if that's because I'm recording. I did try this the other day, and it was running fine, but right now it is a little bit laggy, which obviously isn't great for a pinball game. That's going down there. It's going down there. It's a lot. It's quite chaotic. There's a lot of noise going on right now. It's a lot. If you had a big space, like a big kind of spare room or something, or a living room, you could place loads of pinball tables and loads of posters, because the game remembers where you put things. So it remembered that I put those posters there and Thing the other day. So you could set up a room in your house with all your digital pinball tables in mixed reality, and then just walk into that room, put the quest on, go into mixed reality, and you'll be playing. Oh look, there's my OBS, and there's my plant, and my magic cards, and my cleaning spray, which I need to use. So yeah, I think I'm going to leave it here. This is Pinball FX VR. Straight down the middle. Straight down the middle. Pinball FX VR for the Quest 3. It's very good. Content-wise, there's a lot here, and you will probably be able to sink countless hours into it. But I think it's overpriced. That's my final verdict. I think the main game for $7.99 is fine, but the fact that it only comes with 3 tables isn't great. And then it's the DLC tables for $7.99 a piece, or $11.99 for a couple, that is really painful. That really stings. I think there should be some kind of price adjustment for that, or just wait until they go on sale. They will inevitably go on sale. Pinball FX tables always do. But yeah, right now at its full MSRP, it's very hard to recommend for the price, but the quality of the game and the experience is very good, so it's a conflicting one. 5 million points. Look at Indy go. Right, hopefully you've enjoyed, everyone. If you have, please leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe. My bloody, like, ADHD brain is freaking out right now because there's so many noises. Like, this is conflicting with... It's horrible. I need to turn this off. Right, take care, everyone. I'll see you soon for another one. Goodbye, Harrison. Goodbye, Harrison. Goodbye... I've completely forgotten her name. I want to say Lena, but I think that's just me putting an L at the start of Xena, or swapping the... I don't know, I can't remember what her name is, which is annoying, because I do like her.